With the first pick of the second round, SmackDown chooses Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
We want the smoke, Wade.
We also want huge ratings here on SmackDown, and with these two coming to the blue brand, that's exactly what we're gonna get. Congratulations, Street Profits.
Fantastic to see you two. Ready for this? Raw selects Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Vinci, and the Intercontinental Champion, Gunther, the Imperium.
What a pick for Monday Night Raw.
Wow, I'm not gonna lie, I am gutted. We are losing them here from SmackDown, but wow, Raw. 3 sharks have just got let into your pool.
Including the Intercontinental Champion.
All right, Corpus Christi, second pick, second round for SmackDown. Oh, this is big. WWE Hall of Famer, the Rated R Superstar, Edge!
Yes! Edge was part of the group that put SmackDown on the map 20 years ago. The Hall of Famer is back on the blue brand.
An absolute no-brainer. Friday nights are now R-rated.
Raw selects the original bro, Matt Riddle.
One of the big up-and-coming superstars in WWE today, Matt Riddle stays on Monday Night Raw.
Well, the entire Raw locker room have got to be on a high right now because Matt Riddle's coming to Raw.
So again, a review of the second round of the WWE Draft